the DSM Universal Integrated Self-Recovery Kit right here. I'm going to show you guys what's in this package, how it goes into the truck, and I'm going to attempt to install on the Superlite. Now, I do have a spare pulley, so because I have a feeling I might need it, because this has no gear cover. Remember, I stripped everything out of it it didn't need, so I got to be extra careful. I'm going to show you guys what's in the package, do the install, and then take it out, give it a test. Take a look. This is the cord right here. Now, this will stretch out to about 5 feet, so you really need all of that length. The longer the cord is at the start, the more extension you get. There's your bearing. That piece right there is meant to hold this in place, even though I'm not going to be able to use that for my application. That bolt right through those bearings. And yes, it is actually on bearings, so that's a really nice piece. There's my spare one. We'll see if we need that. And that's pretty much it. Now we just got to get it installed. So this is pretty much the way it's going to have to go in. We've got a couple holes in the chassis right there. I'm going to put this right to there. It's going to run down through here across both pulleys and then back forward. And I'm going to open up that hole right there. And the hook is just simply going to come right outside of here. I am going to have to shorten it because you've got to have tension. The tension is what keeps everything on the rollers. So I'll take it loose right here when I get that hole drilled, and hopefully this thing will go right in nice and easy. I've got it mounted right there. That's just a piece of plastic, round disc I found. You could use maybe a shock piston if you want to add a little bit to that. Route it up through there, kind of close to the spur gear. I'm probably going to add a little guard right there, just kind of get that away. That right there is working perfectly. Right up alongside and right out over through here. So I may have to add some guides down into there, but that's the hole I drilled in the bumper. Now this bumper, although it is printed, it's actually survived a pretty good bit of abuse. So anyway, making progress. I don't know if this is going to hold up, but I used some tire glue, you know, the real thin, fast setting stuff. I looped it back and glued it, and now I'm going to put some heat shrink to try to hopefully lock everything in place. This turned out really clean. Pulls through fairly well. Now, there and there, that's going to be the issue. If I still had the gear cover, that would not be an issue at all. So I'm going to have to just glue in some guides. I'll probably just use some micro servo horns or something and just glue them into place. Pretty much, that's it. It does kind of make contact with the steering servo, but really it should not affect anything. So here we are, guys. That is it. I used a servo horn, just kind of glued it right there because I really didn't want to connect to the motor. That's why I can still take the motor in and out. And that just goes, pops in. It should never come out, actually. And that should give me plenty of room as far as for spur gear clearance. There's really no mass here, so it shouldn't get into the spur, I hope. So that's how it sits. Now we get to take this thing outside. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that the Superlite is an incredibly capable truck. But like with anything, it has its limits. So we're going to try to find some of those limits and see if this DSM can really get this thing taken care of. Oh, there we go. Time to DSM it. Let's get on up on this thing here. A little bit different line than what we had before, but still pretty darn impossible. So we're gonna hook this up, set the controller down, and get this thing hooked up somewhere. Let's see, how about, let's go all the way out to here. Let's see, that looks good. Now let's go ahead and grab the remote. It is quite tensiony too, so it pulls pretty darn good. There it was. Oh, did it just do what I think it did? Ha! It automatically reset right onto the bumper. That was better than I could have hoped for right there. I like it already. Got another climb right here, and this one's never been done by anything with or without a winch. It's basically going right up the face of that. Wow. Superlite is just about to get up on this though, isn't it? But not quite. So it is time to hook it up. All right, we're gonna give it a pull, yank this thing out, find us a spot. See if we can find us a spot that's gonna hold. It's probably not the best spot. However, let's see. Get back into position. You can see how it's got the front end pulled already. Now, I'm going to try to come on over this thing and hopefully it'll reset right back to the bumper like it did before. It did. It did. I love it. We have this climb right here. Now, this is pretty much impossible for anything other than a Capra, or at least something with dig and a slightly extended wheelbase. It's just too vertical. I can't get a hold of anything to make it go. It's just going to come over backwards. So let's go ahead and hook that DSM line up. All right. Connect that right up to there, and we should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of a pull. Oh, you can see the compression on the front tire right there. So this should pull right on up. Nice and easy. Now we're going to try it again, just because. Let's see. Let's see. We've got again. We've all seen this. We've seen this actually get it with the proper bounce. But doing it without a bounce, you know, I think it's time for you know what. And it wasn't that. It's time to hook that cable up. With it sitting right there, simple. Take this out, and we're gonna. Now this thing does get quite a bit of tension. So there we are. It's barely hooked on one, so hopefully it'll do the same perfect reset again. All right, let's see here. Now what is cool about these is you'll notice I'm able to back down and it's just taking it and adjusting all the way through. There it was. Boom, perfect reset. That's awesome. The DSM recovery system worked way better than I thought. I loved how when it came loose, it snapped right back into the up position. That was epic. It's, you know, you pull this thing out, you hook it up, you get past it. You don't have to winch in. You don't waste the time with any of that. It just right there. That was awesome. It was able to climb up some stuff. You can see how I had the tension pulling the tires down. So yeah, that thing worked out pretty darn good. I do want to tell you guys, after I was done recording, I was out there messing around and my super glue heat shrink did fail. I'm working on a way to actually get this fixed up. You can see I've got it back right here, but I'm not quite done with it yet. I put it back together, added more glue to it, but it's not actually tightened down yet with a new piece of a heat shrink. I'm gonna try to thread it, you know, and wrap it real tight and glue that as well. Something just to hold it a little bit more. I mean, it held through everything there, but I had it like maxed out just to get as much as I could and then pop. But anyway, that was on me. That was not his knot or anything like that. That was my deal right there. But anyway, if you guys want to get one of these, there are links in the description. DSM, Rob is a great dude. He'll get you fixed up. He'll get you set up with just about anything you want for any vehicle you want. Tons of colors. You know, I chose the orange because, well, it just shines really, really well here. So, and you can see I don't have the heat shrink on it right now. It's just glue. But anyway, I absolutely love this product. Now I've got to get the gray one on Optimus 3. Got to figure that one out. That could be interesting. Guys, check that description for affiliate links. You can get the DSM products at his own website. They're also on eBay and Amazon. So if you prefer to shop there, there are links down there for that. So if you click those links and you have something in your cart, go ahead and check out, because all of that counts. All of that counts towards the commission and the affiliate account. Every little bit helps. So guys, hopefully you liked the video, and thank you all for watching.
If you guys like the channel and want to help it out a little bit, you can click that join button and actually become a channel member. Members get special privileges, maybe even some member giveaways. So make sure you check that out. And as always, subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys for watching.